Kia ora and welcome to Canterbury Live. It is Tuesday the 29th of July. Well, how proud are we as Kiwis of our Commonwealth team? They are doing tremendously well, and we're going to touch on a few of the wonderful medal winners today. First up, Julia Radcliffe. She has won silver in the hammer throw. Fantastic. Look at the strength in that girl. Next up, the 50-metre prone shooting. Sally Johnston has won gold. How fantastic. Look at her there. Big smiles all round. And continuing with the gold theme, Richard Patterson has won gold in the 85 kilo weightlifting division. I love watching the weightlifting. And Timaru boy builder, Tom Walsh, has won silver in the shot put. Yes, he did get the record of the Commonwealth Games yesterday and okay, got pipped, but what a tremendous, tremendous result. Now, keeping on with the health theme, Rihanna Smith is well and truly into her Contours Challenge, and we see her in a spin class, so we'll see how that goes. But we also have a music video from Shayna King, Why I Need You. And today's show has a really, really wonderful, warm feeling about it. It's about innovation and about supporting the incredible people that we have in Canterbury to push them forward. And I'm joined by my first guest, who is Kyla Colbin from the Ministry of Awesome. How cool is that? To say you work for the Ministry of Awesome.
I think the word you're looking for is awesome.
Oh, for awesome. It is, it's fantastic.
It's pretty excellent. We get a lot of good response from the name.
And it makes you smile.
Yep,
doesn't
absolutely,
it?
Absolutely.
And how brilliant is that? So, Kyla, break it on down to us for those that don't know about the Ministry of Awesome. What is it all about?
Absolutely. First, actually, can I just give a quick shout out?
Yeah.
Another Kiwi doing really well in the Commonwealth Games, Bowen Morgan in the boxing, won his first 2 games, coming up through the ranks, heading towards the finals, so keep an eye out for Bowen Morgan. He's doing great.
Oh, go man.
Not yet at gold, but we'll be at gold, I'm sure of it.
Yeah, cool.
So Ministry of Awesome, right. So we work to water the seeds of awesome in Christchurch in New Zealand. We basically want to see a city where people are inspired, encouraged, connected, supported to pursue whatever their own awesome ambitions are. And sometimes those are businesses, sometimes it's art projects, sometimes it's community events. Whatever it is, we just want to see people who are psyched about what they get to do every day.
And you've got a brilliant Facebook page that probably gives us a bit more insight, isn't that right? So that's the facebook.com//Ministry of Awesome. So what does the Ministry of Awesome do? You've said about what you touch and who you help, but how do you actually do it?
It's a great question.
Yeah.
So we do it in a bunch of ways. We bring people together and provide lots of examples of people doing cool things. So we run a whole bunch of events. We have a weekly event called Coffee and Jam, which highlights people working on startup businesses and brings some educational stuff about entrepreneurialism. And that's every Tuesday at the Epic Center at 12:30, free to attend, no registration necessary, just rock on up. It's a really fun, easy thing to get involved with.
Where's the Epic Center?
The Epic building is on Madras between Manchester between Senasif and Tuam, and it's a building that was built after the earthquakes by some tech entrepreneurs who were displaced and needed a place to go. It's an amazing building and kind of an icon of Christchurch right now.
Thank you. That's good. It's good to know because not everyone is heading into the city, so it's great. That's a great plug to get into the city. So how do people actually get in contact with you and submit their ideas? If they've got this idea and think, it'll never fly.
So look, you can reach out to us any way you want. So online, we're on ministryofawesome.com. On Facebook, if you search Ministry of Awesome, our official name is like Ministry of Awesome because we had to take out the vowels for various reasons. Yeah. But yeah, just ministryofawesome.com is probably easiest. And you can fill in our contact form. You can call us. You can come by. We have a co-working space at 208 Madras Street that you can drop into anytime. And we're always happy to have a coffee and chat. And then one of the main things that we do is try to see how we can lower barriers for people who are trying to make something happen. So we get people coming to us saying, look, we want to do this big public sculpture in town. And we go, no problem. Maybe we can connect you with the people who can help arrange the land for you, or who can help find you funding, or who can help promote it. And we basically just try to make as many connections as possible so all the people who are psyched to do things find a supportive environment instead of, blocking environment.
Yeah, cutting down the tall poppy sort of
right, exactly. We're the anti-tall poppy.
I know, we're so good at it in New Zealand. It's quite a sad thing. So what events do you have coming up, Kyla?
So on August the 13th, we have an awesome evening, which is basically an evening where we get 5 or 6 people talking about the cool projects that they're working on and that they've got coming up. It's really short talks, 3 to 5 minutes long, and it's basically an opportunity to find out a bunch of the cool stuff going on in Christchurch and to connect with a bunch of people who are engaged and excited. And then every week, of course, we have Coffee and Jam. That's every Tuesday, 12:30 at the Epic Building on Manchester and Senasif.
So how can we help the Ministry of Awesome? You must need resources or or people to help you in different fields?
Yeah, so absolutely the best way to help is to come along to our events. And the reason for that, I know you've got the wonderful Gerald Carter coming up shortly on the program. The reason for that is because the more people get involved in coming to the events, the more people can connect with each other to make things happen. It's one of the things that goes on at our events is that someone will give a talk about a thing they're working on and they'll say, I really need marketing help. And someone will be in the audience and go, hey, I'm a good marketer and I've got a few hours spare. And that project really excites me. And so they connect with each other.
Great. Well, thank you so much, Clive, for coming in. Yes, as you said, we're meeting up with Gerald Carter, who helped along on his way. But I guess it all starts with the conversation. So thanks for our conversation today. Stay with us. After the break, we're out to Contours with Rihanna Smith.
Let's face it, everyone has an agenda. And guess what? So do I. Every week, I'll pick 3 stories that grab my attention. Agenda with me, Brent Goff.
My son's helped me greatly with my independence now that I've got more mobility.
Mum, I've been looking into stand assist chairs from More Mobility. They recline back with a footrest. Then when you want to get out of them, they stand you up. You can even sleep on them. More Mobility can bring one out for a free trial. There's even electric beds too. What do you think? For more range and more expert advice, see More Mobility, corner Clarence and Princess Streets off Blenheim Road.
What a difference more mobility makes.
Introducing My Freeview.
This fella doesn't just preserve your right to watch free digital TV. It fits your viewing around your life. Too busy putting out fires? Record at the touch of a button. Want to watch one channel and record another? You can. And if you need to nip away, hit pause.
Even a live show.
For a one-off payment, you can enjoy Freeview when it suits you, not someone else. It's like having your own TV station at home without monthly fees or contracts. My Freeview. It's Kiwi for TV.
Come in and meet the locals at the Bush Inn Centre. Whether it's to grab a coffee on the go or to catch up with a friend over lunch or dinner, the Bush Inn Centre is the perfect place. With our unique range of shops, you'll find everything you're looking for and more. Our friendly locals are always happy to help. We have plenty of parking at the Bush Inn Centre, making your shopping experience just a little bit easier. So come in, meet the locals and shop Bush Inn. You'll find us on the corner of Riccarton and Waimari Roads.
Located at the foot of the Port Hills, Berrymead Golf offers a spectacular location for any occasion. Make your dream wedding a reality with private use of our green function room, outdoor garden courtyard, large marquee and stunning gazebo. Or for your next conference, enjoy the relaxed atmosphere of Berrymead Golf, offering a private, spacious conference room with special deals to make any break a true break. All with customised catering from the Wow Cafe. Berrymead Golf, 50 Berrymead Park Drive, right next to the Berrymead Heritage Park.
Al Jazeera News. International news right off the satellite, bringing you up-to-the-minute coverage of world events. Al Jazeera News. Weekday mornings at 6 o'clock. Right here on CTV.
There is no better time to step up if you're wanting to get fit or get better or just feel better about yourself. Contours in Papanui is a great place to start. And of course, Rihanna Smith has been working out quite solidly, hasn't she? Today, we join her for a spin class.
Now I'm down here at Contours in Papanui. Now I'm at week 6 of my 12-week challenge. And then today I'm going to join a spin class. Now this is going to be interesting. I'm going to get my sweat on. I think they're just about to kick off, so let's get this underway. Now I've just completed my first spin class here at Contours, and Lana took the session today. How do you think I went?
I think you did great. How are you feeling?
Not too bad. I can't really feel my legs, to be honest. They're a bit wobbly. I managed to drink all my water.
Well done, you.
Yeah, and I actually, I was on the tail end of a flu, and I think I've actually just sweated it all out now. So I think I'm good to go.
Awesome.
Now, tell me about the spin classes, and like obviously you have a whole range, age range of women who come along.
Yeah, totally. Beginners, advanced, all ages, all fitness levels. So it's really cool. Caters to everyone.
Now, I noticed that you make your classes really fun.
Yeah.
I guess that's all part of it.
It is that, and I'm also a musician as well, so I get a bit of benefit out of it.
Yeah.
By having a bit of a groove.
Absolutely, make it fun and interesting. Now, tell me, how long have you been spinning for?
I've been spinning for about 7 years.
7 years?
Yeah.
So you've got a cycling background? Or?
I do have cycling background. I did some road and track in my high school days.
Awesome. Now tell me, what are the benefits of doing a spin class?
Great for just dusting off those cobwebs, good for stress levels, really good for your cardiovascular system as well.
Yeah.
And you get to have some fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Now I noticed that I did sweat a considerable amount. Obviously it's good for fat burning.
It sure is.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, very good.
All right, now your classes down here are vary throughout the week?
I personally teach on a Tuesday and Friday morning at 9:30.
Yeah.
But yeah, all the classes are at various different times. We've got some evening swim classes and some early morning 6 a.m. ones too, so you should come along.
If I'm keen enough to get up that early.
Yeah.
All right, now you heard it down here at Contours in Papanui. They have a whole range of classes, and of course the spin classes are available for you to come down and give it a go. So you heard it there, spin class this Friday 9:30, no excuse. Make sure you join in. It's a great class. It's a lot of fun, and as you said there, there's they bring a bit of music in that. But stay with us. After the break, we're talking more innovation with the Exchange.
Arts 21 showcases the vast creative talent and minds that are making a name for themselves in Europe and beyond. Think outside the square with Arts 21.
Hi, I'm Caitlin, the naturopath here at Staywell Pharmacy. Working with the pharmacist, I use herbal and nutritional medicine to recommend natural alternatives for your health. This can be to counteract any side effects of your medication, general health advice, or natural options for you and your family. I'm also available for consultations. So come in and see us at Staywell Pharmacy, 27 Shands Road, Hornby. Staywell Pharmacy, live well, stay well.
Pestral has the latest technology that repels rats and mice and even helps control cockroaches. Covers walls, ceilings and open spaces. Combines electromagnetic, ultrasonic and ionic technologies. Harmless to pets and people, just plug it in. Order your Pestral rodent-free today. Now $149.90 plus courier. Order within 20 minutes and get it courier free. Call 0800 88 88 44 or go to pestral.co.nz.
Yuck, look at all this moss and lichen. I'm not getting up there, not in these heels. Time to call Mossbuster.
Mossbuster is a no-bleach, non-abrasive, biodegradable solution that has over 35 years of proven results. You can buy Mossbuster online for less than half the cost of other well-known products and can be yours for less than $1 a litre. You just spray it on and let Mother Nature do the rest, or Mossbuster can do it for you. Check out our website or call the Mossbuster crew for a free quote. Mossbuster, 0800 88 1000.
The world has a great deal to tell. Journalists from across the world report on their home nations and the experiences of the people who live there. World Stories.
Welcome back to Canterbury Live. Well, we did talk about innovation, of course, with Ministry of Awesome, and I'm very happy to be joined on the couch with Kyla is Gerald Carter, who has been assisted by Ministry of Awesome. Welcome to Canterbury Live, Gerald.
Good afternoon.
Very exciting, because we're going to talk about it now, but you are offering a platform, a facility that potentially could help other people just like yourself from the Ministry of Awesome.
Yeah, it looks a really exciting space we've got. We've got a warehouse which we take occupancy on Friday. It's down 376 Wilson's Road. It's very much industrial space, and what we're doing is offering space for start-up around the creative industries. So it's performance arts.
So we've got some images there now.
Oh, it is too. Yes.
Fantastic.
Yeah, and around performance arts, architecture, design. So we've got fashion designers coming in, we've got production people coming in, but also more importantly, what we've got is a shows place. So where every week there'll be a changing installation or a performance, and we've got an interesting business model that we're putting a cafe and bar into the space as well, which will be open to the public 7 days a week, and then Friday night's bar night. So Friday night's going to be something very exciting that we're going to have a creative performance of some form or another,
right.
And a bar for and just a fun night for all the creators in town. So it'll be a focus right through the week, but also Friday becomes hopefully where they'll hang out.
Yeah, it's such a creative hub then, isn't it really? A one-stop shop. So what made you decide that exchange was something that we needed here in Canterbury?
Well, it's an idea that Camilla Young developed, or developed the idea with her friend in Auckland. It came out of post East Germany. In fact, after the Berlin Wall fell, they wanted a creative space for to start up all sorts of creative industries, and they had a big space there, and they self-funded the production or the showcase space with their bar night. So it's an idea that's been around about 20 years, and we're just bringing it to Christchurch.
How wonderful. So how did you find the location then? Because that's obviously very hard in Canterbury at the moment, but what an amazing looking building.
Yeah, it's very hard to get a space, especially at the rate we wanted it at. And Sean Stockman and Dean Marshall, who have got a lot of property around town, they had it, they were doing it up, and managed to offer it to Camilla and the exchange at the rate we needed. So it's tremendous help, those two guys.
Kyla, it must really warm your heart to see so many different people, businesses helping each other out, rather than competing, but actually wanting others to succeed.
That is so exactly true. You know, at Christchurch, we live in a small city, and we live in a city that's been hit by quite a lot of hardship. And so from our perspective, the more people can work together, the bigger we think, the more we can achieve as a city. And Camilla has been tremendous. We've been watching her work on the exchange for ages now, and she's had so much persistence, and to see it come to fruition in such a beautiful way that can help so many more people trying to do creative things, it's just exactly what we're all about.
Okay, let's talk about the specifics then, Gerald. What kind of space, what different types of space will be available at the exchange?
Okay, there's 3 or 4. There's office space where people just want a hot desk. It might suit architects, it might suit people doing a weekly project or a monthly project. We've got production space, which is more on the warehouse side, so they might be building a sculpture, or they might have some sort of industrial skill-based setup. And then we've got the production space, the showcase space for our weekly shows. We've got a retail space, which we think fashion designers will be taking over, so they can sell from the site at the same time.
Amazing. Kyla, the really boring part of it, when you're starting a business, you need money. You need the resources to get a business going. So how are people funding this?
You know, it's a great question. One of the things that we experience is that people often think they need money before they do. So people come to us and they say, what's holding us back is money. And we go, okay, great, so where's your plan? And they, oh, we don't have a plan. And we're going, well, but you don't need money to write a plan. And you don't need money to start to investigate. You don't need money to build a team of initial passionate people. Eventually you need money, but we often find that there are a whole bunch of steps that need to happen before that. And what we always advise people is to look to build a team that covers the product, the marketing, and the financial management. So who is the person who's going to be finding the money when you need it? Who's the person who's going to be looking to distribution and selling your product? And who is the person who's going to be developing that product so that it's so amazing that it sells itself?
So how did the Ministry of Awesome help Exchange all come together then? Because obviously they played a big part.
They did. I've been coming along to the Ministry of Awesome probably best part of a year now, and I've involved in a lot of projects and a lot of industries in town. And what I sat down the other day, and you probably don't know this, but I realised that all my connections and all the people involved with me at the moment have come out, or directly or indirectly, out of Ministry of Awesome. So you might think you're just having coffee and jam, but she is changing the face of Christchurch. and connecting people. So I saw Camille do her presentation on exchange, and there's a skill set she needed around getting it through consent process, which I helped her with and helped her develop the strategy and business side of it.
And can I just say, that's very kind of you to say she, but it's a whole team, Ministry of Awesome. Erica Austin, who's our event awesomist, does all of the programming. There's a bunch of trustees. There's a much wider circle of volunteers. It's a community gig.
Yeah. But I mean, it sounds like it's just simply just having a chat, isn't it? It's a conversation that just needs to start at some point, and then it can move on from there. Would that be right?
It's very much that. Now they've got, what, 3-5 minutes? And just a matter of connecting with different people and things. Hey, as Kyla said, it's just, hey, I can help.
You know, one of the things I say about lucky people is that lucky people are people who talk to strangers. When they study them, it's like the most consistent trait of lucky people is that they talk to strangers. And I think what happens is when you just have a chat, you illuminate possibilities for connection and opportunities that might not otherwise come to light.
It's putting yourself out there, isn't it? And we're not so great at doing that probably in New Zealand, do we? But once you do that, then opportunities are open to you. So how is it going along leasing out the space? It's opening this Friday, so how is it all going?
We're taking possession on Friday. We're going to be a soft start. We've got some people committed to it, but we want to have, we're going to do the Ministry of Awesome night there on August 13th.
Come on along.
Which will be more of a bigger party night so people can see the space, but we want to get the bar and cafe up, which is going to be a month away, and then we can do our full, people can see exactly what we're trying to do. Because where we call it the Christchurch Exchange, it's XCHC. If you're looking for it, Google XCHC, you'll find their website. But it's all about exchange. So it's an exchange of ideas, exchange of skills, it's an exchange of mentorship, and that's what kind of people we want in there. So if people just want to have a space to do their own thing, that's fine, but we want people to buy in the idea of exchange.
And exchanging knowledge, Kyla?
Yes. Absolutely, and connections and support. We want people to feel like they're not crazy just because they have a crazy idea.
No, we like crazy. Crazy's all good. Crazy keeps you sane, doesn't it? Well, I thank you very much for coming in and sharing your ideas. It's quite motivational. And you never know, there could be someone sitting at home that's had this amazing idea for years and years and years, and they just need the right step and the right people to talk to. So all the best for you.
Thank you.
Look forward to seeing how it all comes together. Well, thank you so much for joining us today. It's been a great feel today, hasn't it? Aren't we lucky to live in such a wonderful, wonderful city as Christchurch? Well, coming up on tomorrow's show, a little bit exciting. We have some pole fitness, and we're all about taking away any stereotypes that you may think about that. We're also talking to Melissa Parsons about her book, Rubble to Resurrection, and we head out to Rangiora Vet Centre. And also, we're wanting to ask you if there's any events coming up that you wish to know about or hear about, or you want to let us know about, just simply get in contact with CTV and we'll be happy to have a chat to you. Thank you for joining us. Look forward to sharing some more Commonwealth fantastic medal moments tomorrow. All the best, take care, see you tomorrow.
I would like to know, where do I go? 'Cause I lose my way, lose you every day. And I would like to be the one you're out to please. Oh, you know it's just the little things make me want to be with you. So you're out looking and searching for a new situation.